Alrighty, here we are in part 2 of this video. I just broke it into 2 pieces because I didn't want you to have to listen to me babble for too long at one time. So we're just going to go through some examples. I am going to use the conversion factor method just because that is the preferred method of choice. So 6 feet 2 inches, and we want to convert that into inches. So what I know is that I have 2 inches, but I need to figure out how many inches are in 6 feet, right? So I'm going to set up, again, take that what I know, so 6 feet, set up my fraction. I'm going to want feet on the bottom, inches on the top. And I know from my formula sheet that 1 foot has 12 inches. So when I cancel my units away, I'm going to be left with 6 times 12 is 72 inches. And then I know that I also had that original 2 inches that was given in the question. So altogether, I have 74 inches. Okay, if I want to convert 16 inches into centimeters, so again, you start by writing down what you're given. So 16 inches, set up a conversion fraction, and I would like to have inches on the bottom, centimeters on the top. And from my sheet, I know that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Notice that there's that conversion. You might also have someplace where it says 1 centimeter equals X inches. It doesn't matter which you choose, just make sure you put the numbers with the appropriate letters. Cancel away my inches, and 16 times 2.54 gives me to the nearest tenth 40.6 centimeters. 5 feet 5 inches in 2 centimeters, and I want to go to the nearest tenth. So this one, because I want to go into centimeters, and if I look at my sheet, there is a very easy conversion from inches to centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 5 feet 5 inches and convert it kind of like in number 1, convert it into inches first. So I need to know these 5 feet, how many inches there are. So I know that 1 foot has 12 inches. So 5 feet has 60 inches. I cancel those units away. So 60 inches plus those 5 inches gives me 65 inches. And now I can take my 65 inches and convert that into centimeters. So I know that 1 inch has 2.54 centimeters. So my inches cancels away, and to the nearest tenth, I end up with 165.1 centimeters. Let's look at 574 inches into yards, feet, and inches. So this is maybe the toughest example type that we're going to kind of look at. We're just going to use our calculators. You're going to want to have your calculator handy, and we're going to use our calculator skills here. Okay, so we're going to take 574 inches, and we're going to first figure out how many yards there is in that. So we know that if I have 12 inches in a foot and 3 feet in a yard, that I've got 36 inches in a yard. So I know that 1 yard has 36 inches. You want to start with your biggest unit and work your way down, okay? So when I do that, I know that my inches will cancel away and I'm going to be left with yards, but the thing is that it's a decimal number. It's not a nice number. So this leaves me with, when I put this in my calculator, 15.94 repeating yards. It just goes on and on and on forever. So what I know is that I have 15 full yards, and then I have that 0.944444 yards left over. So what you're going to do is take that decimal piece. So you want to keep all of those numbers in your calculator. So the easiest way to do that is leave it in there and subtract the 15 off. If you subtract 15 from 15.94 repeating, you're left with just the 0.94 repeating. So that becomes kind of step 2 of your question, 0.94 yards. And now I want to go into feet. And I know that 1 yard has 3 feet. So my yards cancel away. And when I put that in there with the big, long, ugly decimal number, it ends up giving me 2.83 repeating feet again. So now this tells me that I have 2 whole feet and I have 0.833333 feet left that will be into inches. So again, if I subtract the 2, that leaves me with the 0.83 repeating feet. And now I'm going to go into inches, and I know that 1 foot has 12 inches. So that'll cancel away. And when I do that, it comes out nicely to be a straight up 10 inches. So I know that I have 15 yards, 2 feet, and 10 inches. Okay, so you start with your biggest unit and work your way downward, taking the decimal and carrying it forward to each step. Now, 2.5 meters into feet. So again, 2.5 meters. I know that 1 meter has 3.2808 feet. So my meters will cancel away. And when I do 2.5 times 3.2808, I end up with 8. It wants me to round it just to the nearest foot. So 8.202. So that comes out to be just 8 feet approximately. And lastly, inches into millimeters. So if I look, there isn't a direct conversion for inches to millimeters, but I can go from inches to centimeters. 3 inches to centimeters. So 1 inch has 2.54 centimeters. So that comes out to be 7.62 centimeters. And then I can do a metric conversion from centimeters to meters. I want to take the decimal and move it 1 spot over to the right. So this becomes 76.2 millimeters. Okay, so you can go ahead and practice all these conversions now.